Previously on Flirting with Death.
A stone hit the oil cooler and they broke it and it started leaking. I kept going and the leaks started increasing. I had now the problem of heating up. We couldn't find, of course, an oil cooler for a monkey that's the same. We found an oil cooler that's used for a gearbox of Patrol, Nissan Patrol. And we thought this oil cooler was bigger, so we thought it's gonna do much better in cooling. But to be honest, I did not calculate this properly, and this is gonna bite me back when I'm in Turkey.
Flirting with Death is brought to you by Old Timer Middle East for motorcycle parts, accessories, apparel, protective gear, and modifications. Old Timer, leave a trail behind.
Right, so we're out of Kuwait.
So the distance from Kuwait City to Amman in Jordan is around 1,400 kilometers, which is next to impossible on a monkey in one day. It is impossible actually. So there's no way you can do this 1,400 in 24 hours. I started at night again. The road was extremely bad, dark, lots of sand on the road, and there was a lot of ruts on the Saudi side. So there was a lot of potholes ahead which I cannot drive in. To avoid that, I have to be on the left, but on the left, people are driving at speeds of 160, 170, and they won't be able to see me or stop in time. So I had to stay on the right side, which was a disaster. And there was a lot of traffic, crazy line. And that day, I think, was one of the longest days in the trip. I rode for 24 hours non-stop. I arrived to a place 800 kilometers away called Arar. On the road, I was sleeping and lying down anywhere I can. Supermarkets, gas stations, mosques.
So they advised me to sleep in the mosque. So I'm gonna do that. So this is where I'm gonna sleep.
I've stopped everywhere possible to just try to cool down and cool the bike down. Night and morning, especially when the day comes, the heat starts going up. The oil cooler was doing okay so far. It was cooling down and everything was okay. So during the ride between Kuwait and Arar, I started hearing some strange sound on the bike.
This is probably the worst place to have a problem like this. The problem is I don't know what's the problem.
And I stopped looking around, and it seems the chain got stretched because of the heat and the continuous riding and the weight. So that wasn't a big problem, but it was really dark, so I had to stop at night. And I stopped on the side of the road, took the toolkit out and started trying to stretch the chain. But obviously the chain was not going through. I mean, every 3,000 kilometers I had to change the chain. And the people were stopping all the time asking if I need help, and they insist on inviting me to their homes and so on and so forth.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. إن شاء الله الأمور طيبة خلاص. عليكم السلام. يا حي الله. الله يخليك ويسلمك. أظن انحلت.
And I rode that day 800 kilometers until I arrived in Arar. Checked into a hotel around 7 p.m. Slept one night there. And the second day, I started back riding to Jordan. This time I woke up in the morning. I had around 600 kilometers left, which is possible to do in one day.
So it's, I think, Sunday. And I'm heading to Jordan today from Arar. 600 kilometers.
again, heat started increasing, and then as I'm getting closer to Jordan, the temperature started dropping a little bit.
This is the first stop of the day. Since yesterday morning. Croissants, some juice. This guy's looking at me like I'm from another planet. It's okay.
Jordanian border. I had some issues on the Saudi border because of the visa. The guy said this visa is a business visa, you're coming here on a motorcycle and so on. And I told him I couldn't get a tourist visa because I had a business visa and they wouldn't issue two. They said, use this. So we went through the discussion. His superior came in and the problem was sorted. And I went into Jordan and went all the way to reach Amman. Amman was a good stop for me because I had a lot of issues that I wanted to fix. And I have a lot of friends and my family is in Amman, so it was a nice stop there.
أهلا وسهلا. على السلامة. You have long hair.
So I just got the bike to the Suzuki Jordan. The only reason is I have my friend works here, is probably one of the best mechanics in the region, and we're gonna do the chain and the clutch.
The top box rack was bent completely, so I had to fix it there. I did an oil change, I changed a few things here and there, I fixed a few issues, I put a new chain, new oil, and all of that.
On the way to get the bike, supposedly everything is fixed.
معلم نديم، كيفك؟ وينك؟ شكلك نايم.
وينك انت؟
أنا دقيقتين بكون عندك. يلا باي.
هذا باي.
هذا على اليمين. أيوة بالضبط، وادي السير. والله ماشي الحال. هذا الايباد معي يسلم. هذا معمول ليوقع. تسلم عليك.
تمسك هيك؟
ركبناه لهون معلم، وهون
وقفت ورجعت شديته على الاخر.
على طول كتر له شحن.
We get the bike in tip-top shape. We fix everything. We changed the clutch as well. We changed the clutch springs. So we did a good service for the bike. Now from Jordan, the plan was to go to Egypt. Go right to Aqaba, cross to Egypt, ride a bit in Egypt, cross back to Saudi and back to UAE. But one of the questions that everybody asked, and a lot of people in the area, is how to go from, for example, UAE to Europe, you know. The issue with from UAE to Europe, most of the people are shipping, but most people like to go by road. You have few paths. There is Iran one path, but Iran is a bit of a problem, especially getting visas and so on for the people here in UAE. So that path, I've been through Iran 4 or 5 times. It's not bad, but it's a bit of a trouble. You have another option is to go through Saudi Arabia to Jordan and then through Syria to Turkey. But that Syria part with Turkey is also a major issue, security issue. Or you can go through Palestine, Haifa, take a ferry to Cyprus and cross to Turkey. That has a problem with the visas as well for some people, maybe not others. And then there is the road of Iraq. Iraq has a very big question mark, you know. Iraq just went out of a very long war. People are not sure, is it safe, is it not safe to drive there? But I wanted to give it a shot because this would be a very good route to go from the Gulf region all the way to Europe. You go through Iraq, from Iraq you cross to Turkey and you're done. You're in Europe. So I decided to try for an Iraqi visa. And I have to tell you, it was not easy. The Iraqi visa was a very complicated thing. I did not expect it to be that complicated. So I went to apply and goes like, no, there is no tourist visa currently, so on and so forth. Luckily, I know a lot of people in Jordan, and my father knows a lot of people, he lives there. And I went to him, I asked him, who do you know who might know the ambassador of Iraq in Jordan? I just want to tell him what I'm planning to do. Maybe he will understand and give me a visa. So he made a few phone calls, and luckily a professor in his university was an Iraqi and he knew the ambassador very well. They called the ambassador, I met the guys there, I explained to them, I told them I'm just showing people that Iraq is okay, it's fine to go through it, and I'm going on a motorcycle, it's gonna let people feel better, they will also start coming and so on. And in 2 days I got the visa, which was really good. So I said, okay, now I'll go through Iraq, go to Baghdad, then turn back, go back to Jordan, Egypt, Saudi, and continue the route as I planned.
In the next episode of Flirting with Death.
The road closes at 7 p.m. It's already 8 p.m. There is no driving at night. It's full of Daesh, ISIS, insurgents, and so on and so forth. You can't continue on this road alone. You have to have escort from the army, because this is the most dangerous road in Iraq. And it seems somebody put the light on and they left it on. So the battery died. Put the Hummer against the top box and he started pushing me to start the bike.